Hey guys, this is Shiva. Welcome to my keto channel. Okay, let's talk about the three different food categories of diet. Diet categories. One is traditional high carb diet. Another one is purely no carb diet, which is called carnivore. The third one is keto, which includes small amount of carbohydrate and more of fat and a bit moderate onto the protein aspect. Let's go one by one. Okay. One, the traditional carb heavy diet, so ideally that comprises of cereals and grains and vegetables, where the people eat more of the carb oriented diet. So the primary source of fuel for your body comes from the carb intake you are taking, and the fat intake which you are taking from the seed oil or any of the oil, that gets primarily stored as an energy source, but your body doesn't use that for primarily for the energy source. Okay, this is the traditional approach. Now, point two, which is the carnivore diet, which relies almost zero on carb. So basically, you are not eating carb at all, and your full energy source comes from the fat and the protein intake. So in a carnivore diet, you are not gonna eat any of the plant material. All your food intake is gonna come from the animal product, including like animal meat, eggs, cheese, something like that. And primarily that diet is almost like zero carb diet. And why we go for such kind of diet, if at all you have inflammations or you want to avoid any glucose spikes, etc., you go for that diet. Okay, and the third one is keto. This is like a sweet spot between the carnivore diet and the high carb diet. So basically this is very similar to the carnivore diet, where you end up eating almost very low carb, which you can say like somewhere between less than 20 to max of 50 per day. Anything more, you can't label it as a keto. And the source of your energy in this diet comes from the fat you're consuming. So primarily you will consume around anywhere between 50 to 60% of your calories in fat, and the rest of the diet includes the protein. So in this diet you can include milk, animal meat source, and any of the curd or etc., any of the low carb food diet, and some leafy vegetables, etc., etc.